Welcome to Stayf Doodles. I'm Stayf, a Dutch artist, and in this video I'm going to do a review about this book, which is called Design. It's part of a series of books, and I already made 3 other videos because there are 4 books in the series, and the series is called Walt Disney Animation Studios, the Archive series, and this is all about design. This book was published in 2010 by Disney Editions. It also has a foreword by John Lasseter. The reason why there are so many books with great artwork of Disney animation is because the Walt Disney Studios has the best archives. It's also better known as the Vault. This book shows the designs that were made to come to a definite design for the characters and the backgrounds of the movie. In the beginning of the book there's a great color design of Sleeping Beauty by the artist Ivan Earle. In the beginning of Disney animation there was no special department of design, but as the studio grew a special department was created. Disney started out with Mickey Mouse in 1928. Apart from the Mickey Mouse shorts, Disney started the series The Silly Symphonies. In this series, the studio experimented with new styles. Walt Disney hired fine artists and illustrators from Europe, like Gustav Tengren and Albert Herter. They would develop the style for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and Pinocchio. Snow White was a big hit and it allowed the studio to expand. Fantasia was the most ambitious project of the studio. All new techniques were used and the preliminary art you see in this book is just pure magic. Trying out new styles, developing the character design for all the characters, coming up with new techniques to ink and paint the cells for the animation. Fantasia was a big failure and costed a lot of money. So Disney had to come up with a simple story and animation that was cheaper in production. Dumbo. After Dumbo, Bambi was produced. When you look at the first 5 animated features, they are all unique in style. That was because Disney knew what kind of artist would define the style. For Bambi, it was Tyrus Wong that developed a lavish but yet atmospheric style for the movie. In 1943, Walt Disney and a selection of artists was sent to South America for a goodwill trip. From the trip, 2 movies were made, Saludos Amigos and Tres Caballeros. A new artist and colorist, Mary Blair, developed a new style of painting that was more graphic. Watercolors were replaced by gouache. To save money, Disney continued making animated features with a few shorts in them. Here's the art for Melody Time from 1948 by Mary Blair, as well as some other Disney artists. Mary Blair was the main designer for movies like Cinderella and Alice in Wonderland. Her unique use of color defined the final look of the movies. In the 50s, a more modern look was achieved for the short Toot, Whistle, Plunk and Boom. In 1953, Peter Pan was released. Here's some preliminary art by Mary Blair, David Hall and other artists. 2 years later, Lady and the Tramp was released. A new artist came to the studio, Ivan Earl. Here are color keys he made for the movie. I've made another video about the Ivan Earl book. I'll leave a link below this video. He would be the designer for Sleeping Beauty. In 1961, 101 Dalmatians was released, and the art reflected a new era in Disney animation. The main designer was Walt Paragoy. After that, Jungle Book was released. It was the last movie Walt Disney worked on. He did not see the premiere. He died in 1966, and Jungle Book premiered in 1967. Here is some artwork for Robin Hood. On the top you see art with Robin and Mary drawn as humans. Maybe later on they decided to make it an all-animal cast. The Black Cauldron and Oliver were quite a disaster, and the Disney Studios almost stopped making animation. The next movies, like Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast, would introduce a new golden era of Disney animation. It's interesting to see how the characters of Beauty and the Beast took shape. In 1992, Aladdin came out. It was a smashing hit. Followed by The Lion King. Hans Bacher made some astonishing artwork for this picture. For the designs of Pocahontas, they took inspiration from the work of Ivan Earl. The Hunchback of Notre Dame had a more medieval style. For Hunchback of Notre Dame, they hired Peter de Sève, who also makes covers for The New Yorker. The British illustrator Gerald Scarfe was hired to do the designs of Hercules. The other artists could build on his vision. Hans Bacher made a special style guide for Mulan. Here you can see some of his designs for the movie. And just look at these beautiful designs of Tarzan. In 2000, Disney finally made a sequel to Fantasia. I love it that for Lilo and Stitch they choose the watercolor style of the 30s for the backgrounds. Here are some designs by Aaron Blaise, who co-directed Brother Bear. Some designs for Home on the Branch and The Little Match Girl. Meet the Robinsons and Bolt. And designs for the last 2D animated feature, The Princess and the Frog. the Disney Studios would focus on CGI animation instead, with Prep and Landing and Tangled. At the end of the book there are pictures of the Disney top designers, and here a picture of Walt Disney with Joe Grant, who made designs for Snow White and returned to the studios in 1989, and worked there until 2004. If you want to know more about the Disney designers, there's a great book series out called They Drew as They Pleased. If you want me to do videos about these books, please let me know in the comments down below. This book is unfortunately sold out, but you still can find it on 8books or Amazon. If you want me to do more videos of book reviews of Disney art or other art books, please let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell, because each time I upload a new video, you get a notification. Drawing is fun and practice makes perfect. See you next time. Doodles!